Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Demella Universe. We are Vel'Astri. Thank you so much for joining us. Beautiful Cancerians, this is for the sun sign of Cancer, and this is your soul journey. Now, Cancerians, you have done the powerful and important work to release the limitations, the restrictions, the conditions of the external world. You are no longer operating through the influence of external limitations and restrictions. You are now allowing yourself to create through the inspired promptings of your soul, through inspiration from source energy. This is allowing a freedom, this is allowing an empowerment, this is allowing an expansion within you, which allows a freedom and an expansion of your soul. Your soul is able to show you a lot more about yourself, for you're no longer restricting who you are. Thus, your soul wants to take you onto new paths, new doorways, aspects of your soul which were once unavailable to you, now are available, now revealed to you, because you had all of this limitation, restriction, all the noise piled upon you. Now that you've released it, Cancerians, now that you've released all of the noise, these beautiful parts, these elements of you are now available for you to now receive, for you to see. And your soul wants to take you by the hand, Cancer, and show you a path, show you a way which is new, which you didn't even know existed, which aligns you to you, your destiny, your manifestations, your abundance, the truth of who you are, Cancer. Cancer, this is a timeless read, so whenever you come across it, it's for you. And this read is also intended to anchor in light codes, to activate you and to align you to the soul journey. So let us see what's available, what's coming through for you. What journey does your soul want to take you upon, Cancer? What journey does your soul want to take you on? Ooh, there we go, Cancer. Let's see. It's coming up for you. Ooh, the central sun. Wow, look at that. Abundance downloads, regeneration, success. Ooh, Cancer. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Your soul, Cancer, wants to take you on a journey into the heart of Source itself. This is you understanding the path of your manifestations, the path of your abundance, the path of you within completion. Your soul, wow, okay. Your soul is saying, Cancer, it's time for you to go for a whole overhaul, a whole reboot, a whole dismantling of everything you are and putting you back together again. Which is why you're going to the heart of Source. You're going into Source's warehouse, into Source's creative workshop, where you are going to be unassembled and then reassembled. But this time you're reassembled within the frequency of who you truly are. And here we see, it looks like a scarab from Egypt. So some Egyptian light codes also coming through with this activation, with this journey. You're coming to the heart of who you are, source energy within you, fully awakening. Thus, everything you do, all your action, all that you are creating in this physical realm completely honors the magic, the power, the truth of you completely. Cancer, there is, oh wow, okay, this is so fascinating. Spirit is saying that there is an element to you, oh wow, okay, very fascinating. There is an element to you which is, or rather was, unavailable to you in the Piscean realm. Okay, if you can imagine that your soul was missing a part, and this part could only be activated or accessed rather in the Aquarian realm, in the fifth dimensional frequencies of truth. You had to be an authentic creator in the realm of authenticity to receive this light code, to receive this part, to receive this upgrade, to receive this installation, this program, this download, however you want to see it. You had to be where you are now to receive it. But the only way to receive it, you can't receive it through just receiving the light code. You need to literally be put apart and put together again, because it is a part of your soul. It is a part of your being. So this activation or this journey primarily will be taking place in your astral, in your dream realm, Cancerian, when you are dreaming. So expect in the next week, just checking the timeline, nope, in the next week, you can expect to perhaps have a very deep sleep. Some of you are going to have a deep sleep where you're not going to remember your dream at all. Others of you are going to have a very deep sleep, and it's going to be very vivid, where you might not remember the process, but you might be seeing a different realm, a different reality, a different frequency altogether, a very otherworldly kind of dream. Others of you, you might feel you have insomnia that day and you're not going to sleep, and you're just not going to sleep. You're not going to be tired the next day. Spirit is saying, don't worry, if you have insomnia, just go with it. You won't be tired. Just take it easy the next day. Others of you, you will be very much aware of being in the central workshop with source energy, and you'll be very much aware of this upgrade and this integration within your soul. So it's very varied to each and every single one of you, and just depends on what you are is what I'm receiving, because your frequency, the very frequency of your soul, will have a different way of integrating this energy. So Cancer, there is a powerful, and it's quite a big one, there is a powerful aspect of your soul which is only available to you in this realm as you are an authentic creator, which is now being available to you, and your soul wants to take you on this journey to receiving it. And what we're also receiving is, as you have received this part, as you received this activation, as you received this light code, you will then be taken on almost like an orientation or an introduction to this energy in the weeks to follow, where you might be feeling very different in terms of how you are, how you perceive life, how you perceive your reality, how you perceive yourself, your senses, how you feel, see, touch, taste, hear, smell. You might be more viscerally aware of energies, and upgrade to your abilities. You might be receiving your spiritual gifts, and there is a whole part of you do not even know exists, which you are going to be privy to, you are going to receive, you're going to have access to, and you're going to have almost like an orientation to in the next few weeks. The first week beginning with the download and the integration and it's like, downloading or reattaching this part of your soul. And it's quite a powerful part. It's quite a big part. I don't know how to fully express what I mean by it's a big part, but I feel it. It's the missing link, the missing piece, if you want to say that, it's like, you have a puzzle piece and you have one piece missing. This is that missing puzzle piece. and you've been trying all your life to figure out where to find it, how it's, and you couldn't. And Spirit says it couldn't come to you. It needed the realm of truth to manifest. And now that it's here, you're going back to the workshop, and they're going to put in that missing puzzle piece, and that is what's happening on this journey for you. This is a very different read from the other reads, and it feels very powerful, very ancient, and it awakens powerful energies. And with the Egyptian light codes coming in, we definitely feel some of you really waking up to some ancient magic and ancient abilities and activating. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Fascinating. There's certain light codes, and there's certain light information which is in Egypt and which was almost buried and anchored into Egypt, which you will now be able to access with this new addition to you. Wow. Okay, that was a trip on its own, that card reading. So beautiful Cancerians, be ready for a whole new version of you. This is Cancer point Mark 2 or whatever it might be. You are going on a full-on upgrade. Okay, let us see what this brings through. Look at that. Straight in, Spirit is saying, yes, you are coming with me on a journey straight to source. It's a very spiritual journey, this one, because it's literally your source, your soul, a part of your soul just being turned on, Cancerians. And interesting, Spirit just showed me this vision of the crab, which represents you, and how the crab is between land and water, and how it's the alchemy of the physical and the emotional. And it's almost Spirit saying you've mastered the emotional, the water, and now you're going to activate this, which assists you to master the physical, which is why the Hierophant was coming through, because this is Taurus energy, which is earth energy, your physical realm. So finally you're going to feel a lot more at ease and a lot more grounded in the physical, and not so up in the air or not so lost. You're going to feel a lot more grounded and more stable in your physical reality, and it brings in a foundation, it brings in those resources, the stability, finally abundance and manifestations in the physical coming forth to you, which is why that beautiful abundance downloads, regeneration, success, finally finding manifestations and success and some beautiful manifestations and progression and progress in your physical, as now you are, it's as if the part which allowed you to move on land wasn't available, and now it is available, and now you're able to now finally have a harmony between your emotional and the physical planes, Cancer. Wow. That is so interesting. Yes, and look, finally a beautiful healing to you, and a balancing between you and your divine feminine masculine energies. And again, this is what I feel. It's like the part of you, the missing link, the missing part of you that was missing, and finally becoming whole, becoming one. And it brings a healing, it brings a balancing, and you're finally able to navigate the feminine and the masculine, the water and the air, and water and the fire, the air and the earth. You're able just to come into a harmony with who you are. And it brings a wholeness, it brings a fullness. Spirit is really bringing that back. It's you're finally coming into a balance, into a completion, into a wholeness, into a fullness. And Spirit, of this line coming up, this is also associated with the Lion's Gate energy, which is also coming in. It's not, Spirit is quite clear, it is not the Lion's Gate activation. You're going to have a very different activation for Lion's Gate, but this blends it in with those Egyptian light codes coming in, because the Lion's Gate is when Sirius is aligned with the pyramids of Giza. So the Lion's Gate energies, it's almost like it's awakening these Egyptian frequencies. And because of this beautiful integration in this reading, as the Lion's Gate activates these Egyptian frequencies, and as you now integrate this journey, it's a perfect blending. Spirit is saying this is a perfect time for you to receive this journey, because now the Lionsgate energies and Egypt, and you receiving this powerful upgrade, this portion of you that's returning to you. It's perfect alignment for this balancing and this fullness, this integration of you. Very interesting. I was wondering why this reading, because we wanted to do the soul journey readings quite earlier to get it out of to get it done so that we can start the Lionsgate readings, and we're wondering why Spirit, every time we felt they were pushing closer and closer to the Lionsgate, but we feel this was meant to be now in order to activate, even though it's a timeless reading. We doing the reading right now activates it now within the frequencies of this the Lionsgate happening on the 8th. So very powerful energies, Cancer. Very beautiful. Ooh. And here we go, the 8th. We just spoke about the 8th, right? Changes, yes. Major transformation and changes. Spirit is saying this is going to be quite a profound change to your reality, a change to how you operate, a change to how you navigate, a change to you, a whole new level, an upgrade, a leveling up, a transformation. And no, I'm really perceiving most predominantly a major change. A major change. We know that this card also speaks of communication, but the message that's coming here strongly, it's just change, transformation. And the 8 of Wands, Spirit wants, because we just asked Spirit, but then why didn't you give us the Death card, because that would be more specific. And Spirit said we wish to emphasize the speed the speed of this transformation. So these next few weeks, it's going to feel quite a it doesn't feel, we won't say chaotic. It doesn't feel like, like it's what's the word? Oh, what's the word? The word has eluded us right now. Frantic. It doesn't feel like frantic energies. It's just swift energies. That is the best way. But swift transformation. You're really going to see the marked change. There we go. You're really going to feel the marked change. Okay. Interesting. Spirit wanted you to know this. Like it's going to be seen. It's not just, it's not nebulous. Yes. Okay. And that the Judgment card flew, and yes, again, this is really a divine intervention. This is Spirit stepping in. Again, we have the Hierophant and the Judgment with the slide code. This is a very spiritual journey for you. And it's Spirit saying, yes, it's time for you to finally receive and to finally have success and to finally receive the abundance and to receive that which you've been wanting and longing for. It's just that there were certain elements which were beyond your control. This wasn't something that you could cognitively, oh, let me go into the heart of source and integrate this in order for me to now manifest that job I want. It's not something that you could have figured out. It's something that could only be presented within the energetic frequency. Spirit is really bringing through, this is energy. It was all about timing, all about energy, all about the frequency and the vibration and the realms and the dimensions. And now you're just ready. You're at the perfect place where these energies are now aligned for you, for your soul to take you on this journey where finally things can start shifting in a way you want in the physical. And we see here with the Two of Cups and the Judgment, yes, finally divine intervention where you can come whole. And this is number 2, this is number 20, so it makes 22. Mars number 22, that balance, that harmony, that foundation, the fullness, right? Very beautiful energies coming in here. And finally, where you've just felt hard done by, felt like nothing is working, something's got to give, hitting your head against the wall. You've been trying so many things, trying with relationships, trying with business, trying with work, trying with abundance, trying in the physical, and nothing's happening. Spirit's coming strongly and saying it wasn't you, which is why whenever you are asking, what must I do? Is there something else to do? Spirit says, no, just wait. No, just wait. No, just wait. Spirit is saying, no, it's nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with just energies and the frequencies. And Spirit is really bringing that strongly in your reading, saying, Cancerians, a lot of what you feel is holding you back or things are not working out isn't to do with what you are not doing, isn't to do with physical worldly things. You are a very spiritual frequency, so you are being upgraded to that power, to that spiritual frequency, to that spiritual resonance that you really operate at. And so a lot of the pauses and the delays is literally for the right energy at the right time. Yes, you're waiting for that moon energy in this star sign for this activation to happen. Yes, you're waiting for this eclipse of that energy for this to happen. Yes, you're waiting for the Lion's Gate with this and then this activation, soul journey to happen. They're just specific energies which are important in order for you to then reclaim the truth of you, for it then to manifest in the physical. So it's important for you not to lose hope and not to be frustrated, especially frustrated with yourself. There's a powerful healing that's going to come to you where you're no longer frustrated with yourself, thinking, I'm not getting things done, nothing is working out for me. Spirit saying everything is working out for you. It's just a matter of timing, because there's certain activations and energies you need to be restored to. You are integrating. You're not just a human. You are an eternal being having a human experience, and it's time for the eternal being to be restored to your fullness in order for your human experience to be restored to your fullness. And this is why everything wasn't happening hard done by, because there was a healing. You are the key to your abundance. The Taurus energy is all about your spiritual being the key to your foundation. And there was some work that needed to be done in order for this energy to be released. And finally, you're receiving this upgrade. You're receiving this light code. You're receiving this integration. And there'll be beautiful movement where you were stuck, where you were withheld and restricted. Beautiful movement, beautiful blessings, beautiful harmony, abundance, and a beautiful change to your physical experience. So Cancer, be open. What we would affirm is we are open to us, we're open to receiving, we're open to the fullness of us, we're open to receiving who we truly are, we're open to these beautiful light codes, we are open to the soul journey. Soul, take us on this journey, take us to the heart of Source, take us within the path of Source. Let us be whole. We are ready to be whole. We're ready to create within the wholeness of who we are. And Cancer, enjoy. This is such a beautiful and powerful and magical energy. It feels so sacred and so unique to you. You are taken right into the heart of Source energy, and you're being integrated fully, and just it's like a secret, a treasure which was kept specially for you and only available for you now, and you're now receiving it, and it brings such a powerful blessing to your physical experience. Enjoy every single moment, Cancerians. You deserve it. Blessed be.